They just delivered dinner, and the room comes with some face masks and hand wipes. I have to do my temperature, I think once or twice a day. I'm gonna read that. And look at all this. They got those snacks. I even brought my own ramen in case. A kettle.
OK， 好。清楚。好吧，谢谢，拜拜。That was fun. They just called, it's like your day one quarantine, the police station calls for your area, and they check hotel, what number you're in, and then they tell you from this day on you're not allowed outside and what days that you're gonna have to take another PCR test. The airport actually gave us another rapid test that we have to take in our home quarantine after the 14 days. So we have that as well. Talking a little bit about the airport experience yesterday. So far it's been wonderful. Everybody was like so organized. There were no incoming flights really. So we were the only flight in the airport and our plane only had maybe 50 people. There were so many staff working at the airport to help us get SIM cards and then get back in line. They were pretty tech savvy, so like everything you just did through your phone. And then we did an outdoor test. When we arrived yesterday, all we had to do was a saliva test. So they just gave us a little jar, they routed us outside. They had separate little booths where you just spit into a cup. And then that's pretty much it. And then they'll email you your results after a certain amount of days. And then we basically just got in the taxi and got to the hotel. When we got to the hotel, they were ready for us. And then we got separated because we have to quarantine separately. And yeah, so far so good. So far everybody's been so nice and really chill. So yeah, things have been really great so far.
Just a quick office tour. I've got my Wacom today, just because I need to draw on this. I've got my ergonomic keyboard, ergonomic mouse. This is my monitor stand. It's separate, and then this is my portable travel monitor. I think it's like 16, 17 inches, so just a little bit bigger than that one. And then I've got my trusty razor. And that is pretty much it. It's pretty crowded, but usually I'm not using that Wacom, so that's fine. Look at this weather today. Hello. It is day 5 or 6 of quarantine? 5. Day 5 of quarantine. And I thought today I would actually explain a little bit about this move to Taiwan. So me and my partner, Andy, have talked about moving here for a couple years now. So we did kind of been planning it for 2020, and then obviously there was the pandemic. And then finally, after vaccinations and everything, felt like it was starting to become a better time to leave, and like a better time at work to leave as well. So in terms of like our financial situation now, because we've been planning this move for years, we've always had it in our minds to save for this move. Taiwan, luckily, the cost of living is
much lower than in San Francisco, obviously, because San Francisco is one of the most expensive cities in the world. Taiwan, on the other hand, we've done a lot of budgeting and figuring out what it would look like for us to live here unemployed, and we're well prepared for that. I am also freelancing, so I've kind of been kicking off my freelance career with my 3D art at the same time. This year I think it was mostly going to be about working on my portfolio and then also taking on a couple freelance projects that are really aligned to what I'm trying to work on and my style. But other than that, the main goal of being here is learning Chinese, exercising more, feeling like very rooted in this culture, and just experiencing what it's like to actually live in Asia for the first time ever. So yeah, it's a little bit of background around this move. Hopefully that makes a lot of sense. Let me know if I should talk about it a little bit more, or if people have questions about it, I can answer it in a following video. The other thing that I'm actively working on right now is this personal project that I've put off for a couple months now. I think part of it is just that there's a lot to do, and for a while I think I was just very doubting my ability to carry this all out. So tackling this again with fresh eyes and hopefully turns out good. Friends, it is day 10! Ah! Only 5 days left. I'm so happy. I will say the first week passed by really fast, and then days like 7, 8, 9, I just kept thinking, okay, we're halfway. Okay, we're kind of still halfway. All right, we're like still halfway. Like those days took, I don't know why, but a little longer. My wrist was hurting, my elbow was hurting, and I just couldn't work as much. And I feel like when I work, I just feel so accomplished at the end of the day, and time flies by so much faster. When I can't work, or when I keep getting taken out of it because my elbow is twinging, yeah, the days just got a lot slower. But it's day 10, there's 5 days left more, there's 4 days left. I just keep thinking how we're counting down in like such small amount of days now. So I'm so happy. Just recording. There's 3 days left of quarantine, and today they've arranged a bus to come downstairs and do PCR testing. So this is my first time leaving my room in almost 2 weeks. Okay, we're back. That was so much fun to leave the room for a second. But the test was so fast. They just did the PCR test. It was pretty deep in the nose, but they were so fast about it. And then, yeah, I think all in all, it took like 2 minutes. Go up and go back down. And they do charge you, personally, 500 NT, which I'm not exactly sure how much that is. So I'll just write it here, how much that is USD. Ê, chào cho mẹ à, mami. Em có cho tôi lên sao mà?
Dạ, không phải cho tôi kiện sao.
Ah, okay, ta có kiện sao. Can I record your headgear?
Wow, chị cái công việc幸福đại姐啊。
Thank you for showing me today. My goodness.
Good morning. Oh, it's the last day. I'm so happy. I feel like the quarantine has been okay. It's passed faster than I thought it would. And now I'm both like so excited to actually go outside and experience life. But then at the same time, the fear and the panic sets in of like, oh my God, we're really here. That I'm getting anxiety thinking about it already, which it's whatever. I'll get over it the longer that we spend time here. But anyway, it's the last day in quarantine. I'm so excited to go and walk outside and exercise at a gym and eat different food. All of the food here's been pretty good. But yeah, last day in quarantine. Thanks for sticking with me this whole time. It's finally time to go. I get to go downstairs in 5 minutes. I'll just show you a little bit of what it looks like to go. Got all my suitcases ready to go. We actually had to pick up another one at the airport because our bags were overweight. That's our new one. Welcome to the luggage family. So much stuff. Oh my God.